Oh my God. So, oh my God. So Meghan Markle returns to the red carpet in a stunning scarlet gown. No. What if the world can change me? Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Leilani of Barbados. I've been in court all day dealing with the Meghan Markle lawsuit debacle. Just kidding. This is actually an apron, if you can see it here. This is a cooking apron that I'm using for lawyer bands. Bands, BANDS. Okay, that's what they use in the UK court system here. So advocates, lawyers, QCs, whatever, will wear these to court. Anyway, we're going to get to that later because I'm going to build up on this. We have a lot to unpack today. So theexpress.co.uk talked about how Meghan Markle tried to take a dig at the Queen. The Queen's speech saying, you know, my family, my in-laws, they might not think that, like, you know, politics is something to discuss, but it is my passion, she says.
I, for one, hope that this conference will be one of those rare occasions where everyone will have the chance to rise above the politics of the moment.
She's passionate about politics. I mean, like, how psychotic of her to sit up there in all black with a poppy. And I'm going to talk about that too. Her outfit, all black. And there is this rule that all members of the royal family have to travel with black clothing in case somebody should pass away, that they would, wherever they are on tour, giving their public service, that they would actually have a black outfit to wear. And she's been doing this black outfit thing and nobody can understand why. So I'm just trying to figure out, that's my take. I'm trying to figure out, like, if there's a link to, like, you know, Harry told her, you know, Meghan, we do have to travel with black all the time, a black outfit. And then she said, what is that? That sounds so exotic and interesting and like royal and stuff. And then he said, yeah, so no, because in case somebody dies. And then she's like, I'm going to wear black. I don't know. I really don't understand how her brain works. It doesn't work like normal people's brains, but incredibly psychotic of her to really take a dig at the Queen. You can't just like take a dig at the Queen. The Queen's speech was very, I think it was probably one of the most compassionate speeches I've ever seen the Queen make. And you could see it in her eyes. You could see it in her. She gave a lot. She gave very much emotion, you know, to me in that speech. And yeah, so Meghan Markle is trying to justify calling these senators and so on from blocked caller ID after obtaining their private numbers by using her title and frightening the shit out of anyone, any, you know, handlers or PAs that she may have spoken to. And they made fun of her, and it's so psychotic for her to try to defend this at this point. But she defends a lot more things, so don't worry, we're getting to that. Yeah, she just comes across as a very covetous, jealous person in her interview in the black outfit. Wait, hold on a minute. She said she'd rather listen to constituents than royal family, and this is why I don't think anything good is possible. All right, so I was going to say, like, nothing good in her life is possible. I'm reading my notes. She said that she'd rather listen to constituents than the royal family. And this is why I don't think anything good will ever happen to her in life, because all of her moves that she's making is somehow in the back burner of her mind is like, how can I upset the royal family? And I don't think that you should do things for the good of all mankind, okay, or whatever, while your main purpose is to be vindictive towards the royal family or any family, really. It would be clever if she had something to show that they did to her. Did they kick you out? Did they tell you that they all hate you and they don't want anything good for you or your children? Even if your children don't exist. But did they ever tell you those things? I'm not talking about fake titles. I'm not talking about, you know, because she made up that whole story about they didn't want titles for my kids. Okay? They just didn't want our kids to have titles. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about genuine, unadulterated love. Did they keep you from that? Because I know what that's like. I do. And that is why I'm in this position where I am right now, where I have to critique what is going on, because I've actually been in that position where, excuse me. I'm just going to leave it at that. They didn't do anything to you. Like, the royal family did not do anything to you. You didn't even tell the queen. Let's just keep repeating that. You didn't even tell the queen that you were leaving. I feel like if they did something to you, you'd be very happy to tell the queen, bitch, I'm out. Okay? You did this to me, and now this is what I'm going to do to you. I'm leaving. Hello. Bye-bye. Okay? So the fact that she didn't do that, the poppy thing, that's another subversive, undermined, like, dig at the royal family and the culture. These are soldiers. The poppy represents the fallen soldiers in the UK military, not in the United States military. And she's over there in California, no links to the UK, wearing the poppy. And it's a slap in the face. It is a slap in the face. And it did not go unnoticed. Okay, so let's tie this all in with the court case. So I mentioned in a while back in one of my videos, I think it was like in April or something, I mentioned that with the Omid Scobie book, Finding Freedom, it's been called many things, and he's been called many things as well. But in that book, there was a court case about it because it included that letter, and there was that like lawsuit on the newspaper that published a letter that she wrote to her dad, and it all got somehow manipulated where she said that she did not help pen the book. She did not provide this letter to the book or anything to the book. And then, of course, now it's finally all coming out. I mean, how long these court cases really take? When she did the interview with Oprah, I think that's when I talked about that she had text messages that were sent to the authors of the book who were her friends, saying, these are the things that you can put in your book. And during the court case, it wasn't text messages, sorry, it was emails. And in these emails, she's saying she's helping them. And when the discoveries happened with the lawsuit, they end up saying to her, like, we do have evidence that you did help to pen the book and you were part of that information, the same information that you're suing this newspaper for putting out. Okay, so that was already said, and now she's had to apologize to the judge for perjuring herself. So all the lawsuits that she's doing and winning and getting through with, I mean, it must be very difficult for her to understand that she's not going to win this one, because now she's perjured herself. And she's apologized to the judge for misremembrance, and like she don't remember that she said this to her friends or whoever. And she doesn't, and these emails are quite strong, where she says, obviously everything I've drafted is with the understanding that it could be leaked. So I have been meticulous in my word choice. Like, you don't even have the ability. But please do let me know if anything stands out for you as a liability. And she continues to say, given I've only ever called him daddy, it would make sense to open as such, despite him being less than paternal. And in the unfortunate event that it leaked, it would pull at the heartstrings. So she really, premeditated all of this. Honestly, Jason, this is Jason, who was her PA or something like that. Anyway, Jason Knauf, nobody, whatever. Is it a silent K? Is it not? I don't know. Is it Knot? I don't know. Jason, I feel fantastic, cathartic, and real and honest and factual. Who asked you how you feel? You've thrown the entire royal family under the bus. You've thrown your father under the bus. Actually set him up to do this, to then sue a newspaper, to get money that you don't deserve. Anyway, who cares how you feel, right? If he leaks it, that's on his conscience, but at least the world will know the truth. Words I could never voice publicly. Why? I've been saying this from the very beginning, like, why can't she voice things publicly? She left the royal family, she left England, and why could she not just be her real honest self and voice things publicly and just have documented it? Because if you think about the timeline, she knew she was leaving and nobody else knew she was leaving, which is why it was called Megxit, which is why it was called blindsiding. So she had time to prepare to prove all these things to be true, including the racism things, the mental health things, all of that she could have prepared. So why didn't she prepare in that time her case? All the evidence of all these things. And I'm not trying to be mean to her. I'm really, in a very weird way, relating to it. But in like the opposite. You know what I mean? Like, so if you had all this time, why didn't you prepare? I think we all have things on our phone, and I alluded to this as well in another video, and I can't link all my videos here. Just please go and watch all my videos, and please subscribe to my channel and press the bell notification and press the thumbs up if you like this video. Anyway, you have things that you document anyway for for memory. You just keep things. And I always said that. Why didn't she say these things to her mom, show things to her mom? I do it. I have loads of things on my WhatsApp here that I just have kept because I wanted to keep my family informed as to how my life was going, and she has nothing. She has nothing. I wanted to talk about here the fact that Prince Harry, and I haven't even read this yet, so this is a live reaction. Strong text from Prince Harry upset Meghan's ailing dad. And I have the whole interview of Meghan's ailing dad, which I'm so happy for him that he's finally got some kind of crumbs of response from them. Hold on a minute. Okay, this is old news then. Okay, sorry. Old news. But I do think that Thomas Markle Sr. is getting some kind of go ahead in the court case that he's been completely like ignored the whole time. He said in his interview, and I'm going to go through his whole interview. I'm going to do a separate video on that because it's a lot to unpack with that. But basically the idea of the royal family contacting him and talking to him personally, that wasn't going to happen. The marriage is between his daughter and Harry. Nobody's going to contact. They already have to put up with her. They're not trying to put up with him too and everybody else in their family. But yeah, this strong text, this is an old thing. This happened before their wedding in 2018. What did he say? Hurtful claims that Thomas Markle was ignoring his daughter in those critical days leading up to her wedding. The text read, "Who will be giving you away? If you really need me, I will come. Sorry about all this," when he was ill. Whatever, that's old news. Okay, Meghan Markle faces... Okay, so the next thing is Meghan Markle faces fresh challenge over letter to her father as publisher's appeal begins. So, Associated Newspapers Limited's lawyer Andrew Caldecott QC told Civil Division of the Court Appeal in London this morning that their position was that Meghan's letter was crafted specially with the possibility of public consumption because she appreciated her father might disclose it to the media. So this is where you get the whole thing where she's not writing a personal letter or owned by her. And then the father said in this interview, I'm going to go through the whole interview in a minute, but that the letter was he owns the letter, he said. Well, that's all going to be reviewed now. Prince Harry says Megxit is a misogynistic term aimed at his wife. And I watched this little interview on that. And he's saying that there's a troll, and some troll made this Megxit term. And then after that, it just got taken up. And it was just, so what? So what? The reality is that there are trolls out there. We deal with them all the time. Not in the legal profession, of course. But in the YouTube profession, there are so many trolls out there. And so what if it's misogynistic? So what? Megxit. She did not tell the queen. 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 Let's keep saying it over and over again. It's called Megxit because of that. And if one person came up with that brilliant term and it got taken up, rightfully so. Yeah. Oh my God. So... So Meghan Markle returns to the red carpet in a stunning scarlet gown. No, this gown and the poppy again and his medals. I don't know where he got those medals from. I thought they took them from him. Whatever. This red carpet crap, it was unreal. That gown fits so bad. I would have been actually like ashamed of how the bust part looked. Like, it looked kind of gross. Like, I just don't like how the nipple part looked. Sorry, I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. But like, I don't like how it looked. Like, I would have been ashamed. Like, I'd have been like, okay, I need to wear, I don't know, pasties, I guess. And there's some gel pasties as well that you can get to like smooth that down. But like, the whole dress was a mess. Her body, I don't know why she has this problem with the back fat thing. Like, every time she wears a dress, it's like I picture her being like, I'm a size 30 back, you know? And they're like, no, you're not. You're like a size 40. And so she's like, no. If I say I'm a size 30, I'm a size 30 in centimeters. But like, she keeps squeezing up her back, and it looks like she's like a broad back woman, you know, like what we call broad back woman in the Caribbean. Hardworking broad back woman. That's what she looks like, because this squeeze up back thing, and it just looks so unflattering. And there's this whole entire simp that's like laughing and like throwing his head back, and she's like looking into his eyes, like talking, like she takes herself so seriously. And this guy is completely her wingman, or not her wingman, her hype man even. And he's like, yes, whatever you said, it's just so funny. And then she like grabs Harry and just removes him from whoever he was speaking to, who wasn't reacting with the same gusto, okay, as her guy. But like, and somebody said it was an alumni from the same school she went to, whatever. Who cares? Who cares? That was many moons ago. Who cares? Anyway, this was a mess. And somebody said, like, hope that Harry doesn't get the PTSD from the flashing lights, because remember, he had his whole moment of mental health where he was like, the flashing pictures and my mom, and just flashing, and now he's just there like, flash upon me, you know, flash away. And so somebody was laughing and saying that I hope he doesn't get the PTSD from the flashing that he complained about earlier in his whatever appeal to us. Good news, the Fab Four upstages isolated Meghan and Harry amid poisonous move. So this poisonous move has to get into politics and the COP26, which is quite a boring topic, to be honest. I covered it, but you know what I mean? Like, it's boring to cover Meghan Markle and Harry in relation to that topic, because we have brilliant leaders doing a lot, and they have estimated net zeros at 2050, you know, and here they come with their archewell website talking about 2030. You know, like it was quite a difficult topic to cover. But what they're saying in this article by expressagain.co.uk is that the actual royal family, along with these world leaders, are actually upstaging their foolishness, which as they should, right? Anyhow, what else I have here now? Yeah, so I think that was my take on it. I can't believe how incredibly out of touch she is. And I keep saying out of touch to be kind, but I can't believe how incredibly psychotic she is at this point. Because to really think that after what she did and the court case that she's wrapped up in for dishonesty, perjury, dishonesty in the Oprah interview. And I went on Twitter and I saw that a lot of people still support her. And I felt very sad because I felt like, what is going on? What's up? Why haven't these people realized that she doesn't deserve support? The destruction is more important. And I don't even think she's just ruining the royal family. I think she's ruining the children that come after that. When I say that she could have started a race war, which I said in one of my videos before, she could have really started a race war here in the UK where I live. It's crazy. My son watches these children's channels here in the UK. And I don't want to, not sponsored, so I'm not going to mention the name of the programs, but like the equivalent of like Nickelodeon channels, what you'd have in the States. And the mixture, even the Olympics, when the UK hosted the Olympics, I was amazed at the amount of mixed race people they portrayed. It was literally like Benetton, the shop Benetton. It was like they just plucked everybody who had mixture and portrayed that this is United Kingdom, and when he watches these shows, I'm just like, it's so inclusive. They have trans children in there as well. It's really, they do, when you say politically correct, that is a term coined in the United States. It should really be acknowledged that the UK have taken that term and executed it better. And so for her to come over here and start this race war, which thank God did not hit. But can you imagine? People could be there like, it could be like January 6th, storming the Capitol. They could have been trying to storm Buckingham Palace here from what she said. And thank God people had a more measured approach to what she said. Also, I think her presentation, which is what I responded to, her presentation definitely showed us that she was lying. You could see that. That's what I wanted to say. It's so funny because as soon as I said this is all I wanted to say today, my camera was like, peace out. But thank you so much for watching. If you like what I had to say, if you didn't, whatever. Apparently YouTube is changing its platform by hiding dislikes, but not yet. So if you like it or if you don't like it, whatever you want to do, please subscribe if you like and give a thumbs up and let me know what you think in the comments. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Gonna put this up now and I rest my valise. Meghan Markle's a liar, said it from March. Bye everyone. Bye.
What if the world can change me? What if the world